Hello and welcome to another update video about Gala. Yeah, Gala continues to grind its way through this current correction. We have a potential change on this wave count now, or at least on the chart. Yeah, the wave count doesn't need to change yet. Nothing has happened that would suggest that an invalidation is happening or that the reversal is already happening. Obviously, bear in mind that what we highlighted here is that the market already dipped into our support area. And to be honest, within the support area, I gave you in previous updates already a specific, more, a tighter, you could say, target area highlighted in white. So the overall support area for this current corrective pullback in what I see as a B wave is between 2.36 cents and 1.55 cents. We also have the additional support levels here of 2.09 cents and 1.85, and the market reacted perfectly to the 2.09 cent level. The communication was, however, that, this is quite a large area, so let's specify that a little bit further. Let's identify a narrower area where the price could reverse, and that was the white box, which is between 2.15 cents and 1.78, and as you can see, there was a little bit of an overlap here, or at least a confluence of Fibonacci levels around the 2.1, 2.2 cent mark. The price indeed reacted to that level and tries to break above this descending trend line. Actually, I would argue that the trend line break is already a sustained one, whereas the market hasn't really continued to push much higher yet. It still looks like a corrective mess, but in line with the broader crypto market, we've seen some strength here, some breakout of structures, and it is something that I'm observing where I'm thinking, okay, maybe the low is already in, but at this stage, which is often the case in trend reversal stages, is a little bit too early to confirm that. I need to see a clearer structure, a 5-wave move up, 3-wave pullback that follows. At the moment, this is only a 3-wave corrective rally that started here on the 23rd of January. Nothing too substantial yet to the upside, and therefore situation is not changing yet, even though I have to say it looks a bit messy. Do we still get that C wave down of wave 5 and this ending diagonal to the downside? I'm not sure. There is no need for it. As I often say, sometimes, we might get another low or not. This is a pretty messy microstructure anyway. So if we have a very messy structure that is likely to change, especially in an ending diagonal, it's often worth to be focused more on the micro fib levels than the actual, let's say, the micro wave count, because they change very often and they are very flexible and fragile. But yeah, basically what I'm watching for now is how the price reacts to the next resistance, which is at 2.5 cents. And as you know, if you watched previous videos, I am, I don't want to say I'm bullish on Gala because I'm not really, but I would allow, I would consider that it can definitely participate in a bull market, but it would likely be just a corrective rally. And we talked about this support area and highlighted, okay, this is a trend reversal area where the price has a fairly good chance to reverse. If it reverses here, then it needs to do that before breaking below the key bullish threshold. That's at 1.55 cents. Any break below that would be rather bearish, okay? And it, typically below the 78.6 fib level, as you might know, the bullish potential of a certain chart, of any chart really, of any asset, that reduces, okay? It reduces. The invalidation point for further upside is, of course, down here. That swing low at 1.25 cents. But normally we don't want to wait that long. The first warning will be a break below the 1.55 cent level. For now, everything's okay. The move to the downside looks absolutely corrective. What does it mean? It means it's characterized by overlapping price action. And it typically indicates that the buyers are coming back, right? Especially if the downward momentum is slowing down. So this is, anyway, you know that. If you watch my videos, you know that in these colored boxes, we're always watching for potential reactions, reversals. And you see how relevant they are, because the market really fell from a cliff here, touched the support level, first one, and bounced, okay? Bounced again, here, and then reached that white box, and it's bouncing again. So we'll see if that support level can generate sufficient buying power. It's not very apparent yet. Let's see how it reacts to resistance. And as you know, we need to see a first 5-wave move to the upside and a 3-wave pullback to have the next setup for higher prices. but we're still overall in the larger support area anyway, so we have to be a little bit more patient. And all eyes need to be obviously on that 1.556 cent level, because here things are going to go a little bit more bearish. In the very short term, I think against that last swing low, we can already focus on higher, and that's at 2.05 cents. Not much more to update here at the moment about the Gala chart. The primary scenario is that somewhere in this region, the reversal is happening and that we get at least a decent C wave ready to 6 cents and beyond. But at the moment, I cannot confirm yet that the low is in. That's my update about Gala. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.